Welcome to the Home Education with Ease podcast. I'm your host, Christine Furman, a homeschool mom, entrepreneur, and educator with over 20 years of experience in the areas of elementary and special education. It's my mission to help you create lifelong learners and embrace a holistic approach to education at home. I'll be sharing practical strategies, inspiration, and resources to support your family. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a business owner, or balancing work and homeschool, you're in the right place to connect with a community that values education just as much as you do. Join us each week as we ditch the stress, embrace the joy of learning, and set your family up for a lifetime of success. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to the Home Education with Ease podcast. I'm your host, Christine Furman, your home education expert. Well, this episode is for moms. I want to just extend love, encouragement, and support to you as we step into the holiday week, the week of Christmas, and whether it's a busy week for you, whether it's a week of chaos, of cooking and baking and wrapping and all the things, or if it's a peaceful week for you. I want to know that you are seen, that you are heard, and that you are loved. Throughout the entire year, you most likely are doing all the things. You're cooking every day, right? As a mom, breakfast, lunch, dinner. That comes with preparing it, meal planning it, right? Preparing it to buy the ingredients at the grocery store, thinking up the ideas, preparing the meal itself, cleaning up the meal. And now, while yes, we may have help in many different ways, right? Our spouses, our kids, outside help, whatever that is. But the majority of the time, we are coming up with meals for our families. And that's 3 times a day. That does not go unnoticed. And I know from my own experience, there are some weeks that I am on it and I feel like, yes, we are ahead. We meal prepped on Sunday. We're ready to go. And there are other weeks that I just want to take out every day because I don't want to prepare a meal. But we do it. So those little pieces don't go unnoticed. Laundry never stops. It doesn't stop for the holidays. The cooking doesn't stop for the holidays. The taking care of our children doesn't stop for the holidays. The cleaning doesn't stop. These are things that are continuously needing done. Even if you just accomplish that task, it will need done again, either the next day or the next week. And it's something that we just do as part of being a mom, a wife, even a woman, right? There are some things that are just innate in us and we just do them. And we have a specific way that we do them. And while, yes, we may be getting help from others, it may not be the way that we want it done. And that could be frustrating, or that could be, it is what it is. And I've gotten to the point of, it is what it is. I just need the task done. Trust me, there are some things that I am pretty particular on. But sometimes we just need to let go and say, thank you for the help. In whatever capacity it is. I know that these things don't stop for us. They don't stop for holidays. We don't get a day off, if you will. We don't have a vacation because we're a mom. And those things we're just doing them all the time. But I want you to know that you're seen. And you're not alone. We are all in this same boat together, constantly doing all the things, balancing all the plates in the air. How many can we hold up? Which things can we do? And for homeschooling our kids as well, adding that huge plate, right? Providing education to our children and making sure that we're not messing them up later in life. I just want you to know and leave you with this encouragement that you are not. I promise you. I promise you that you are doing enough. And you are enough for everyone in your family. So this is your reminder. Amidst all the busyness, the craziness that this week could bring, holiday parties, work parties, school parties, right? If your kids are in school, all the dress up days that could ensue, right? All of those things. Oh, did we remember for money for this and this activity and that activity, right? I know I was in that space. I was in the school setting, and I know what that craziness is like. And I'm grateful that we have this opportunity to not be in that. I'm grateful that I'm able to take my education and my experience and not only be able to homeschool my kids, but also be able to help homeschool other families and be able to provide education that is fun, meaningful, and individualized for families, for each child. Because as a teacher with a special education background, I know what that's like, that every child is different. Everyone learns at a different pace. They learn in a different way. And how, as one mom, am I supposed to interact and teach multiple ways? I just want to say that you're not alone in that either. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You can link arms with me. You can link arms with other moms in the community, the Home Education with Ease community, and know that you're not alone. Because I know that it can feel lonely when you're trying to do all the things. It can. And we're like, is this ever going to stop? No, it's not. If we're educating our kids, that's going to continue day in and day out, every day, every week. And they're watching us, even on the days that we're not homeschooling, right? Oh, we're not doing a lesson today, but guess what? They're watching your every move. How are you interacting with customers or, maybe not customers, but people at the store, right? Customer service, that's what I was trying to say. How are you interacting when you're driving? How are you interacting with your spouse, with your family? I know that I have had some situations with my family, especially around the holidays, where I've said things that I was like, ooh, I don't want my child, one, to say things like that, but also I wouldn't want that kind of a conversation between my child and myself. So why am I showing that example to my daughter, to my son, with my own family, my parents, my siblings? If I'm constantly trying to teach them kindness and saying, be kind to your sibling, be kind to others, your brother, your sister, you guys are best friends. But am I showing that as an example? I'm not all the time. If I want them to be kind to others, I have to be kind to others. I have to put others first. Not saying that I don't take care of myself, right? We need, as moms, because this is also a reminder that in this chaos, in this busy season of where we are putting others before ourselves, take a moment and take a bath. Take a moment and read a book. Take a moment and put a puzzle together. Take a moment and watch that Christmas movie with or without your kids. Drink some hot chocolate. Get the coffee. I know for me, I have been thoroughly enjoying my holiday coffee this season. And I don't feel guilty about it. I am enjoying it, and it's bringing me joy, and that's okay. Enjoy the Christmas movies. I've been watching movies with the kids. They're at this stage where we're not watching cartoon movies anymore. We're actually watching, real life movies, and it's enjoyable. And I enjoyed the cartoons ones as well, but now it's a different level. We turn the fireplace on, we, have the Christmas tree lit, and we're just enjoying that time together. So just remember, it doesn't always have to be about the abundance of gifts, right? Because, you saw someone on on social media and they had, so many gifts. I remember when my kids were little, I saw a picture of a mom in my community at that time. And I was like, whoa, that is a lot of gifts. Now they only had one child. It was different, right? And every situation is different. Every financial situation is different, right? People may look at what we give our children. Now, we do 2 Christmases because we travel. So we have a Christmas in Georgia and a Christmas in Pittsburgh. And people might think that's crazy, but it's what works for us. And this year, it was a lot of, doing things together. And that's something to really lean into as well. It doesn't have to be things. It doesn't have to be on Amazon. I'm ordering as many things so they have a ton of gifts to open. Yes, pick a few that they are excited to open, but remind them the reason for the season. Remind them it is about Jesus, his birth, and coming to this world to save us. Remind them that that's really what it's about. It's not about all the gifts under the trees and me, give me, give me, give me. It's about giving back to others. It's about spending time together as a family. I know for us, my sister and my brother and I, we've opted to do experiences for the kids because now the kids are getting older. My nieces and nephews are getting older. Do I really want to buy another Barbie doll or a toy car, a remote control car, or what is it that they want now? They want more expensive items, right? Or let's go do something. So we're all going to go to Topgolf and we're going to spend the day together as a family. And that is their gift, that intentional time with their cousins, that intentional time with my siblings, my parents, my nieces and nephews, and saying nothing else matters. Right now, this is what matters. My family is what matters. And I know not every situation is like this. I know that, one, you can be not around your family. So that could not even be a possibility where you're, not around your extended family. Maybe you're with your family. I know that family dynamics are not always great, that finances aren't always great. But where can you find joy in this season? Is it spending extra time with your child? Is it making a craft together? Is it baking? Is it watching a movie or building a puzzle? Take a moment and do those things. You don't have to keep rushing and doing things to please others. Focus on what matters most and be that example for your kids too. What matters most. And just know that everything you do throughout the entire year, even though it seems like it's unappreciated and it goes unnoticed, I guarantee you they notice. And they appreciate every single thing. Every piece of laundry that is washed and folded and put away. Every meal that is cooked or prepared. Every item of food that is bought and put in the fridge and the pantry. These things, don't take them for granted. Even if we don't have it all together, which we don't. We don't always have it all together. The perfect meal plan and making sure that we have a home-cooked meal every single night. And right, it may not be the reality. But do you have food? Do we have clothes? Do we have a family, a house, a home? Those are the things that matter. And remember to give thanks and gratitude for those things this season and focus on what truly matters. And I just want you to know you're not alone in any aspect of it. Motherhood, homeschool, raising kids, being a wife, being a mom, being a woman, you're not alone. We're all going through it. And we're going to talk about this later in 2026 in some upcoming episodes. I talked about it before. And I think it's so very important is where we're at in our cycle, because that affects our energy. That affects how we are able to accomplish tasks big time. I know that I've leaned into that a lot this year. And I have been able to say, why do I not have energy to clean the house this week? But this week, I'm like on it. I'm ready to just get it all done. Why is that? Well, now I know, because I've learned more about that. And I'll have a special guest in 2026. So stay tuned for that, because that is a topic that I have talked about before, and it really, really does matter. So I hope this week, specifically the week of Christmas, you are, or whatever holiday you celebrate. You may not celebrate Christmas and you're listening to me. So I want to acknowledge that as well and just say thank you for being here. Our family, we celebrate Christmas, and we are going to be with family in Pittsburgh, and we're going to take this week and slow down, and we're going to enjoy that family time, enjoy the time together. My sister's going to come in from South Carolina. We'll be coming in from Georgia. We all stay at my parents', so it is a very busy time at my parents' house, and also a beautiful time. Yes, there have been moments of frustration and challenges for sure, but it's also a beautiful time to be able to wake up and the kids are playing with my dad, G-Dad they call him, and they just are sitting in the kitchen and playing card games or, whatever game that they're excited about. Or they're baking cookies with my mom, Grammy. And I get to hang out with my nieces and nephews, and it's just a beautiful time. So I hope that you have moments like that this week. And if you don't, I am sending you a huge hug and lots of love. And I'm here for you every step of the way in all capacities, in all ways. So I just want to extend an invite to you where we are launching the Home Education with Ease Collective in 2026. And it's a safe space for you as a mom to come with your questions, with your, home education, homeschooling, wherever you're at in your journey as a mom, as a homeschool mom, as a business owner, just coming together and saying, here it is. Please, I need some help. I need some support, some encouragement. And this community is going to wrap you up and say, we're here for you. Because that's very important. We all need community. We all need to know that we're not alone. And we all need to know that we are seen and heard. And how can we be the best version of ourselves for our family, for our children, for ourselves? Because I know that's what I continue to strive for. How do I keep learning and growing? And that's what I want for you as well. So if you are interested in joining us, check out the Home Education with Ease Collective form in the show notes, or send me a message on any platform. You can send me an email as well. All of those links are in the show notes below. And it's an opportunity for you to come link arms with me and the community, the other moms in the community, and say, here I am. I'm ready, for some support, for some community, for encouragement. Because I love that, to be able to lift you up and say that you are amazing. You're doing a fabulous job. And I'm here to walk alongside you on your journey every step of the way.
Thank you for tuning in to the Home Education with Ease podcast. I hope today's episode left you feeling empowered and ready to take the next steps on your home education journey. Your support means the world to me.
Please subscribe, leave a review, and share with a friend. For even more resources, be sure to join the free Facebook group, Home Education with Ease, and visit eduplaylearning.com to explore programs and subscription kits. You can find the links and any other links mentioned in this episode in the show notes below. Remember, you're not alone. This community is here to support you every step of the way.